엄마
He
쓴
was
거
part of a fantastic back four, wasn't he? Next to the more experienced
그게
Laporte.
뭐야?
They hardly gave the opposition a sniff, just the one goal conceded. Amazing stuff, and what a moment for the teenager.
Picture me streaming. It's really happened.
비야 엄마 해.
要不该想，
And so
大
much
道理
lies
肯定
ahead
的
of him. So much lies ahead of him. He's only just
형
begun.
哎，一样，
나이 조금 뺀다.
啊，这帮白，要么他们可得来马上这帮人了嘛。
How could the golden goal go to anyone but the goalkeeper who conceded just once in the entire competition? Unai Simon. This award was first handed over actually
형 엄마 는
in the
사람
same
같은
before to Belgium's
갓바라
Michel
산디 아르헨티나와 가이완을 와서 산디야.
Casillas, Neuer, Courtois, Emi Martinez, and now Simon.
He didn't have to get his gloves warm today, did he? He was a bystander in this match. He was a lot busier.
됐다.
And Unai Simon, I
Hey,
think you
Mama.
would have expected to have had a bit more to do than he did, but I
Ah.
suppose he mattered. He minded
golden
all
globe
of it.
母带了嘛，
Champion mi fa adik ba tu?
他认真的把这 team，
Another look that says really, really
Jadi cepat kau tiket bang lah saya kat dapat macam ni.
one goal conceded. And the player of the tournament is the Spanish captain, simply regal in his position. A leader in his comportment, a leader in his style of play. Last time Messi, this time Rodri. Modric has won it, Zidane has won it, Ronaldo and Romario, Schillaci and Maradona. This time, Rodri of Spain.
Back to his very best. Fans of Manchester City will be delighted, certainly.
golden
Spain
ball，
supporters are ecstatic
Golden ball.
about the part he played, and I'm sure he's delighted after that ACL injury, and even he must have wondered where his career was going, but he's back to the top.
golden ball，
The three happiest Spaniards on the planet. Not this time. For Messi, for Argentina, this time it wasn't to be. This time, even the greatest conjurer in the history of the game couldn't quite cast his spell. Messi's magic will endure forever. But 4 years after captivating Qatar and hoisting the trophy high, the simply beautiful, unmatched Lionel Messi must settle for second prize. And so must all of those who wear the stripes of La Albiceleste. 7 World Cup finals, 3 wins, and now 4 defeats.
Yeah, I think for Leo Messi, you saw it on his face, the manner of the defeat would have hurt as much as anything. They're never really in with a shot, which must disappoint hugely.
These are not the medals they woke up this morning to collect. Lautaro Martinez going through the shot. Didn't get a chance this time, having impacted so tellingly from the bench in the last couple of games. There's almost nothing more painful than nearly but not quite.
เมสซี่กับการ
from the greatest, Tinas.
もう今日ちょっとなんか今日ちょっと飛んで
ทุกคนพร้อมโปรยไม่ได้
4 years ago it was perfect.
เฮ็ดมาแต่ละเรื่องพร้อมโปร
Perfection is hard to repeat. And Scaloni, a weak smile. For Lionel Messi, a quivering lip. Oh, how he wanted to deliver forward again. Can it be that at the age of 43 he'll be back next
金
time?
龙这里面是什么？
Dare to dream. If anybody has enabled the world to dream, it's Lionel Messi.
Well, perhaps he sees the dying of the light. It comes to us all in football. But what a player, the best ever.
And so, it is Spain's time. 2 summers ago, they danced in Berlin, crowned champions of Europe again. And now, once more, Spain are elevated from continental to global glory. They are coming up by number. David Raya. Puyol, those who have been this time on the fringe. Players for whom their only precedent was the Hampo class of 2010. So, these men will now in the footsteps of Puyol and Kane, Busquets and Alonso, or Xavi and Iniesta. And there is the man who won it. He is famous now. His name is golden forever and a day. Daniel was a delight. Scheming and certain and poised were intent. Jeremy Pino, next up Pedro Porro, who was the most thrilling of thrusting fullbacks. And none of them can resist a little kiss. American Paul, French born, but Spanish to the core now. Alex Plino, breakthrough month for him as well. The world knows who he is. Nico Williams came off the bench frequently to
是怎么？
tease and torment. And here's a young man who, in so many ways, bore the weight of expectation for Spain.
え、レコーディングか今。
And with such class.
He certainly did.
ゴールデンブッツ
Talk about his talent, his
メ
ability,
ペディ
his
タチ
character
カ
as
ビエ
well.
パイディタチ
On the big stage, his
Ten
bravery,
goals.
his
Ten
courage to
tries
take
to
the ball
do
to try things.
メッシギ
Magnificent young player.
Kubasi arrived as a boy and leaves as a stellar man.
Mbappe
As the goalkeeper, and almost nobody could beat. Correa, a royal at Real Madrid when the new domestic season starts. who has gone where only Vicente Del Bosque led before.
terlatih Jerman ya.
What a poised, distinguished individual. What a coach, what a teacher of young men. Well, until now, the ultimate thrill for Spain, the extraordinary privilege has fallen only to Iker Casillas, that heady night in Johannesburg 16 years ago. And now Rodri steps forward to live that same dream. The embodiment of Spain's certainty, their poise, their class. Rodri will reach for the gleaming trophy. La Roja reach for a second star. And it will be brought to them. The president of the game, the president of the USA. In 2026, the champions of the world are Spain! Viva España! The best team has won it. And the best player the world has ever known leaves in tears. This time the party belongs to someone else. This is a Spanish summer night. He bows his head and departs. And Alan, you really can't deny Spain's right to it.
No.
Over the course of today's game and over the course of the last month plus.
I think for large parts of the tournament we looked at France and said, yeah, they're the best team, they're the team to beat.
So, but I mean, it's quite sad I think when we see Messi in tears and walking away from the stadium. I mean, to me, like I said, this is after World Cup. This is the last time we'll see him from the grace in the world stage. How incredibly sad. But unfortunately, good things come to an end, and you know, there possibly could be a new era of great players, and in particular that lad in the number 19 shirt for Spain now. So great scenes. I mean, Rodri was magnificent all tournament, fully deserved that golden ball. But yeah, great scenes, and yeah, we all wish we were a part of that, wouldn't we?
Yes, of course. But the Spanish stars deserved it in the end. Rodri, as you mentioned, holding the trophy that he's just handed over, but he won the Golden Ball, and it was thoroughly deserved. And we spoke about it at the beginning, didn't we, Oliver, that if Spain were to win it, Rodri was in with a shout of winning this Golden Ball because he's been that good this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for a player like him, it's always unusual that a midfield player is able to win this huge trophy. So normally these are strikers or offensive midfielders. Yeah, and this shows his enormous value for the team. I think he's really one of the outstanding midfielder I ever seen in football.
He is, and he deserves all the praise and the accolades because he has been absolutely brilliant. 2 stars now on the shirt of Spain's shirt. It's just a very, very
Off
special
dita,
moment.
look at you have.
I mean, it's been incredible. I mean, like you said, the best team winning the World Cup, the best team winning the
Ito naman
final.
ay, hindi naman
Imagine,
ako.
I mean, in this
Off
team, you
dita.
win the golden ball, you win the young player, you win the golden glove, and the trophy. They take all the trophies back home. I mean, what a
Eh, modern
nice
dito,
history for this team.
phone
And,
lang yan.
I mean, conceding
Inside
only one game in the tournament. Like we always say, clean sheets, they win tournaments, goals we don't have, they've done both.
นี่หมดตายด้วยกันเนี่ย
They'll cherish the memories, they'll cherish the